The world of radio has lost a legend, and Philadelphia is mourning the sudden passing of Pierre Robert, a voice that defined the airwaves for nearly 5 decades. But here's where it gets emotional. His unexpected death at 70 has left fans and colleagues reeling, as they remember the man who turned rock and roll into a shared experience for millions. And this is the part most people miss. Pierre wasn't just a DJ, he was a storyteller, a community builder, and a champion of both iconic and emerging artists. Pierre Robert, affectionately known as Robert, was found unresponsive at his home on Wednesday, according to Beasley Media Group, the parent company of his longtime station, WMMR. While no foul play is suspected, the exact circumstances of his death remain private, leaving many to reflect on his extraordinary legacy. "We all have heavy hearts today," shared Caroline Beasley, CEO of Beasley Media Group. Pierre's passion for music and his genuine connection with listeners made him a timeless and cherished figure in radio. His absence will be deeply felt. Born William Pierre Robert and raised in California, Pierre began his radio journey at San Francisco's KSAN before making his way east to Philadelphia. His tenure at WMMR, which began in 1981, spanned over 44 years, making him a constant companion for listeners across southeastern Pennsylvania, southern New Jersey, Delaware, and parts of Maryland. Each weekday, from 10:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., he greeted fans with his signature "Greetings, Citizens," a phrase that became synonymous with his show's inclusive and welcoming spirit. But here's where it gets controversial. While Pierre was celebrated for his love of classic rock, he also championed local talent, a move that some critics argue took airtime away from more established artists. Yet, this very choice solidified his reputation as a discoverer of hidden gems and a supporter of the underdog. From Led Zeppelin to the next big band playing in a Philly basement, Pierre's show was a melting pot of musical genres and eras. Just days before his passing, Pierre shared a serene moment on Instagram, capturing a Sunday afternoon in Rittenhouse Square. "Sunday afternoon in Philly in my beloved Rittenhouse Square, with a great book, a cup of La Colombe, watching the world lazily drift by. Pretty close to perfection," he wrote, offering a glimpse into the simple joys he cherished. https://WMMR personalities Preston Elliott and Steve Morrison, hosts of The Preston and Steve Show, paid tribute to their dear friend in a heartfelt Instagram post. WMMR was his pulpit, and he preached the gospel of rock and roll, giving us all common ground to dance on, they wrote. https://WMMR/PS, whether in good times or tough days, Pierre's optimism and words were a source of comfort and joy for every good citizen. And this is the part most people miss. Pierre's impact extended far beyond the music. As John Bon Jovi noted in his tribute, Pierre was the loneliest man in showbiz, a reference to the often solitary nature of a DJ's work. Yet Pierre used his platform to advocate for the hungry and homeless. Driven by a genuine desire to make the world a kinder place, his voice helped those in need because he truly cared about you, about me, about all of us, Bon Jovi wrote. His memory will live on through the countless lives he touched. https://Bon Jovi. Pierre's sudden passing comes just months after he signed a contract extension with WMMR in January 2024, a move that promised several more years of his iconic presence on Philadelphia radio. WMMR has since suspended its regular programming to honor his memory, and no replacement has been announced. Here's a thought-provoking question for you. In an era dominated by streaming and digital playlists, do we still need DJs like Pierre Robert? Or has the role of the radio personality become obsolete? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going and celebrate the legacy of a man who made radio feel like home.